morning, guys, and welcome to Pedras de Salgadas. This is where we are staying in 2 nights in here in a big, beautiful tree house. The most unique we have ever seen. It's actually made by a Portuguese architect, Luis Rebelo de Andrade, and he got really famous for this unique tree house. It's beautiful.
In our apartment on Madeira, we have a coffee book called Hide and Seek, and we bought it because there are so many cool tree houses, and one of the ones we loved the most was a photo of this one. And then we found out that this is in Portugal. So we've been wanting to come here for a year plus now, and finally we're staying here. And we're not gonna show you the inside until later because we want to keep the suspense going.
So the Hotel Pedras Salgadas are also the owners of the Pedras Aqua con Gas, which is actually something they take here from the area. The water is naturally sparkling, and we are gonna dig a little bit deeper into the water today because they actually have a museum here.
So this is one big nature park. It's 28 hectares and there are tons of things to do, and we are going to take you through a lot of them today.
So today is all about showing you guys this amazing hotel and nature park. We are starting out with some history here at the Museum of Pedras Salgadas. And what Jon and I didn't know was that this entire place actually started out as a spa. The construction started in 1876, where they actually had found out that this area would be great for spa treatments. But they haven't yet found out that the water itself actually had a lot of benefits when it comes to your health of your skin and your bone structure and everything. So over the years, this was like a place where all the rich and wealthy people would come to spend the New Year's or the holidays, and they would come by train here. And they kept growing, so it actually ended up being almost like a health center. So when you got to the shower room, you would actually get a ticket so that they could see that you were allowed to go and shower before you started your entire treatment. You would have your little informations here and a clock that was dedicated to you, so you could see how long time do you have to be in here before your treatment is, done. And they also would weigh you when you came here. So they would put you on the scale and see how is your body, is it too big, too small, or just as it has to be. They even installed these heaters, like what we use as a sauna today. They decided to do infrared heating because it's better for the bone and for the body.
I'm talking with our neighbor actually about getting an infrared sauna. They're not that expensive, but very good for you.
Yeah.
So they were on top of their game even back then, 100 years ago. As Amalie said, it looks a lot more brutal than it does today.
Yeah.
It's like, as you said, it's like almost like a mental asylum.
But then, for example, this is a good example. This is supposed to heat you from the inside. And the way that they used the equipment was actually to give you electric shock. So they would put 2 electrodes on your skin and it would shock it so you got hotter, basically. Imagine if you could have this in front of your bathtub today.
That is very cool.
That is some cool freaking thing.
What makes this water very special is that it's naturally carbonated.
Yeah.
So it's like sparkling water, but without adding the carbonation.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how does that happen? We'll tell you. So rainwater travels through the different layer. So basically, it's the water that is in contact with granite, and then it absorbs the minerals of the granite, and that creates this carbonation. 100% natural. And this amounts of only 0.5% of all the water in the world. It's much cooler back then.
It's so cool. Why didn't they stick? They should go back to this kind of design or this look.
Everything was just cooler back then in the old days. They've been fairly similar for a long time.
Yeah, they actually stayed. This is the one we usually consume, isn't it?
No.
Because this one has a capsule on it.
This one is the one. a casino from 1910, and actually when they made the casino, it was illegal. So back then I guess they didn't really care about rules and regulations.
They don't only remember this as a casino, they also remember it as a nightclub where you would go illegally because it was hidden underneath here, where people, they would go and they would get drunk and listen to some music and, you know, completely illegally.
And that was back in 1930.
Yes. This is the mouth of the spring. This is where you collect the actual water from the spring, and in here you get the actual natural carbonated water. The one you get in a bottle, obviously they have to filter it, so they have to remove the bubbles and then they have to filter it, and then they add the same amount of bubbles again afterwards. But here we are gonna try the real deal, you know, directly from the spring.
And the reason why they have to filter it, and it's because there is by nature more iron than there should be for us when we drink it. So they do tweak it a little bit. So, but I mean, it's still 100% natural. Okay, Amelia.
Are you ready to cheer in natural carbonated water?
The real deal.
Nothing added. Nothing added. It has much more iron.
Yeah, I think the taste is a bit too overwhelming. The iron is too strong. So yeah, I wouldn't drink this like in massive quantities.
I think if you are on a raw carnivore diet, you should drink this too, because you will enjoy it. It's like a meat juice.
Why?
Because blood has a lot of iron too.
Okay.
You know? Okay, maybe it was too chemic. I don't know.
So the history lesson is officially over.
Check.
Now it's time for a little afternoon delight and energizing, because now the fun begins.
Well, I don't know. Drinking wine is a good idea, because the next thing we are gonna do is actually treetop climbing.
Yeah, they have a treetop. They have a treetop trail
that you can climb.
But cheers, Amelia.
Cheers to a good day.
And also, we chose the only day so far on our trip where the weather hasn't been fantastic. It's like 18, 19 degrees today, and tomorrow it's 30 again.
Yeah.
Yesterday was
today.
30.
Yes.
So, and we went to the pool yesterday, and we did nothing yesterday. Actually, it was so nice.
Ate a little too much alligator the last 2 years.
I mean, it's because you have the Kardashian thing going on.
It's not Kardashian. It's
no, it's the organic version.
It's Portuguese food. I actually think we fit the same size, Jon.
Okay, Amelia, don't flatter yourself. First, we'll do a trial, like just see what's what, and then, well.
Then you do the trial and I don't.
No, we both get to do it a few times, and then we're gonna see who's fastest.
Okay, so we do the trial now together first.
Yeah. Come on over. I'm too.
You need help?
No, it's just because. What is like? I'm a fucking cat. What is this? Oh my knees.
This is literally like seeing a fly in a spider web. 3, 2, 1, go. You are very fast.
What she said.
Oh my god, you are so fast, Jon. 2 minutes and 49 seconds.
Go! Off to a good start. Don't worry, Amelia, you're only 45 seconds in. 2 minutes. It's not always about winning. Participating is oftentimes enough.
Can you shut up?
Oh. You need impulse, please.
7 minutes and 14.
You did so good the first time.
It's pool time. Are you the real Tarzan?
I'm Jane, I need a Tarzan to save me.
But I have to say, after smashing the track record of the zip line, I feel pretty good. It's time for a house tour, and we're starting at this Fort Knox entrance. Because what are you gonna do? Ah, let's go. Andiamo. This is like the Darth Vader of tree houses. It looks like Darth Vader, right?
It does.
Also, just for information, maximum 8 people in here.
And with our weight, it's only 6 people. Welcome to the treehouse of Pedras Salgadas. This is probably the most searched after house they have on the property because this is unique. It's designed by a famous architect and it's been featured in all sorts of magazines. So that's why now everyone wants to stay here. We have a fridge again, which we haven't had on this tour, but now.
And it's stocked with Pedras.
And they stock it up every single day. Even though it's very small in here, there is room enough for a toilet, 2 sinks, and a bath shower. So this hotel is all about connecting to nature. And I will say, this is probably the most connection you can have comfortably in nature, because you're not in a tent and you don't have heat issues. There are no mold, there are no nothing. You just wake up, you see the nature, but you don't necessarily have to deal with all the downside of nature, you know?
This is the Gucci diva talking.
Oh, come on, you're the same way.
No, I love being in the wild, Amalie. I keep trying to convince you to go camping.
Is lying his ass out right now.
My ass out?
Fuck,
Before all this thing, I wanted to bring Amalie to a festival, but Amalie, she wouldn't go because they have only porta pies.
You're lying.
No.
What festival?
Yeah, that festival.
See?
You know exactly.
You're lying. Oh my god, I don't even know what festival
it was. The Stay Classy festival. I was hosting it.
He's lying, but I do care about clean. I like when it's clean.
But not clean eating. It's a dream coming true to stay in this unique place. It really is. And even though it looks tiny, it's still fairly spacious. I think it's 22 square meters. So
and
it's like an average hotel room. Amelia?
Yes.
It's bedtime.
It is, and I'm actually looking forward to fall asleep so I can wake up to the skylight tomorrow. Tomorrow we have such a fun day lined up. It's gonna be like adrenaline on steroids.
I am just so tired, and I think it was because I was so fast at the treetop climbing.
Oh my god, good night.
Så jeg synes, du var rigtig god.
Ej, ved du hvad, du skal fandme ikke sidde og tale til mig som et barn. Guys, if you are looking to do a road trip like this and you don't want to miss out on the best things that the area has to offer, send an email to our friend Patricia from Sagres Vacations. She will help you plan your trip in detail so you don't miss out on anything.
Let Patricia know that Stay Classy sent you, and you'll get 10% off the entire trip. See you in the next video, guys, with more adventures. Do I have to brake here?
No, don't brake.
Okay.
Brake.
It says brake.
Oh, so brake. Okay.
Did you brake? Did you brake?
I didn't brake at all.
Okay,
and then it's
well.
like, okay, maybe brake a little bit. It's going on.